Next on Boy Man King.
I'm an everyday dad, right?
Yeah.
So for 17 years, I've been an everyday dad. So I can count, man. I don't even remember the last gift I ever bought my children. They're doing whatever they're doing for Christmas, but I'm gonna get Jada a car. Bro, with these other little things you want, mom, hit up moms. Because mom know how to hit me. But godparents, man, they got godparents and grandparents. And they come through for them every time. Y'all see the house you in, see the cars we driving, like that's that. Hey, what's up, family? It's your man, Coach Crump. Another episode of the Boy Man King podcast with my main man, Chizzy. Say what's up to the people.
What's up to the people? What's going on, man? How's things? What's up, my guy? You got on your old black today. What you saying?
Hey, I'm locked and loaded, man. I know it's holiday season for everybody, man, but me and Chizzy really want to put together an episode for you guys because, you know, one, let's go focus on the holidays, and then we're going to talk about the new year. But, man, sometimes the holidays, Chizzy, is really tough on men. You know, I remember one time last year I was on a men's call, and I was like, oh, my man, you know, I know you hosting a call to check on men, but, you know, it's Christmas. Take it off. He was like, no. Men are the most depressed during the holidays, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times they can't be with their family. They can't be with their children. They can't be with their, you know, somebody passed. Like sometimes, you know, and here, you know, sometimes out of ignorance, bro, you just operating off a script of, oh, everybody's doing their trees.
It's normal for you.
Dishes. Everybody seeing their family pics. It's like, nah, some people are like, bro, I hate the holidays. You know, I had somebody that's a family member who told me they hate the holidays because they're always alone, you know? And so talk about that from a man's perspective, how, what should people be aware of? What men should be considering when it comes to the holiday?
I think the more important question to ask is, you know, as an individual, how are you supporting the people around you in your immediate network? You know, Christmas commercialism is what it is.
But we still get the socks though? Can the men still get a pair of socks?
Man, I mean, it's been a minute. I mean, at the end of the day, you know that the hands are out during Christmas, and the men generally have to be, you know, the ones that's getting all the gifts and doing all that type of foolishness. And to your point, like there are a lot of brothers who don't have the conventional circumstances for Christmas. But that does not mean that, you know, they should be thrown aside or not prioritized. You get what I'm saying? I know for me and my side, like I'm currently, like I'm not going to have my kids with me this particular Christmas. Like my son will travel in January and we'll vibe then. But because of my circumstances, I'm here in Scotland, and you know, it's not possible. It's not logistically going to happen. And I know I'm not the only one that's going to have this struggle. So yes, I can't front. I want my kids to be around me for Christmas.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know, I have to find ways for myself to really.
What are you doing? What are you going to do?
Holidays.
Yeah, what are you going to do to have happy holidays? What are you going to do?
Yeah, I mean, my brother is coming up. My sister-in-law is coming up. My nieces are coming up. His extended family are coming up. My sister is about 15 minutes away. So, you know, it's going to be a vibe for Christmas, you know. But that's my situation. We're still going to have a great time. Obviously, I've got my parents. So we're going to vibe out for Christmas. But I think the important part is, for me and especially, is, you know, your circumstances. So I think it's important to be proactive about your circumstances and to be proactive about, you know, the realities of what you can do to ensure that you're taking care of self. Because at the end of the day, you can't assume that people are getting checked for you. We talk often about men being marginalized and not being prioritized, but a lot of that we can do for ourselves as well. And that's partly what we advocate for. So for Christmas, I'm going to say this to the brother who may be struggling because I'm not going to be with the kids. You know, sometimes the best way to help yourself is to help others. So sometimes you have to really dig deep, and it's not an easy thing to do, but consider supporting someone else. Consider helping someone else. Consider being more charitable than you would, because you'll find that's rewarding in its own particular way. And maybe it's idealistic to assume that everyone has access and can do that, but
Yeah.
really and truly,
But
we really have to.
let me tell you why they have to do that, because if somebody wouldn't have brought that up to me last year, I would have never even thought about being over there struggling. And I'm an advocate for men. So the people around you don't even know that you're struggling, don't even know that you're lonely, don't even know that you're depressed. So you have to engage and give back, or, you know what I mean? Like, call somebody, go
Be your
join,
brother's keeper.
yeah, go join some community give back down the street. And maybe you may not be an official member of the organization or the church, but just get involved, put on the Christmas hat, hand out the ham and turkey, pass out the food pantry, give away gifts to the kids, do a walk for fundraising for some charity, but get involved, get engaged, get having a conversation, because sitting in isolation is double whammy. It's
For
not
sure.
healthy for you, and you're not connecting to the energy to really figure out what you can do to add value. Your mere presence, men's presence, add value to other people's lives. So thank you for highlighting that, bro.
Yeah. I mean, again, and I think it's also a responsibility for those of us and the people around us in your circle to really be intentional in reaching out to brothers just to see where they at. You might see a guy talk to your boy every day. Yo, how's things? I'm all right. And that's the standard response. You know what I'm saying? But during the holidays, it's the intentionality behind, all right, so what you got planned for the holidays? And having a conversation to see, where people are standing and what they got planned. And then if you can kind of feel them out. All right, so yeah, come to the crib. You want to come out? You want, like, you know what I'm saying? Be a resource to your brother, because at the end of the day, part of being a man is also being responsible and being able to gauge whether you have the capacity to support somebody just by being resourceful, being a source for them.
Yeah.
But there's a second element to the Christmas holiday and the Christmas holiday process that brings men stress as well, and that's the financial component that sometimes
Well, before
we
we get to
rust ourselves.
the finances, right? I'm gonna let you speak to that.
Mhm.
But on behalf
Yeah.
of the Boy Man King Pod, we ask that you guys reach out to 5 to 10 men, send a text, a voice note, that, hey, I'm thinking about you. It's the holidays, and I really was thinking about you. I hope you're having a great time. Let me know if we could talk, we could chat, but I want to let you know I'm praying for you, thinking about you. Just make sure you do a real reach out to think about them, man. 5 to 10 men in your contacts. Reach out, check in on the brother. Me and Chizzy gonna do it. We ask you guys to do it, man. Tap into your people and talk about the other challenge that's always there as a man, but it doubles down in the holidays, is the financial void.
Yeah, as the financial boy, that financial boy. And again, you know, the materialism, I'm big on family. You're big on family. Some of us don't have the conventional nucleus. Some people don't have family. But for the brothers that have kids, I know that could be stressful, man. It could be stressful to say, I don't really have the money to go out and buy my kid a gift. I really can't afford it. What you can give is your time. What you can give is your support. And we know kids. We know kids essentially want to see something tangible under the Christmas tree. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But what I don't want fellas to feel like is that they have additional stress on their shoulders because, you know, there's this desire or there's this environment that says you got to buy a bunch of gifts for your validation to be felt from a man's perspective. Like that's a false narrative, and we need to stop that narrative because it perpetuates my value is only a tangible value based on finances, and that leads us down a road of materialism that even our kids don't even need to experience.
And make sure you have a conversation. My kids are 15 and 17, so I never was a gift guy on birthday and Christmas.
Yeah.
So I tell my kids, they kind of, I've done it so much, Chizzy, that my kids kind of know I don't buy them gifts. So they know this is mom, papa, godmom, parents' moment for you. On your birthday and on Christmas, that's when you hit them up, right? Because daddy's paying the bills.
Facts.
And daddy's taking care of day to day. Daddy's here all the time. And I'm an everyday dad, right?
Yeah.
So for 17 years, I've been an everyday dad. So I can count, man. I don't even remember the last gift I ever bought my children because they're doing whatever they're doing for Christmas, but I'm gonna get Jada a car.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah.
bro, these other little things you want, mom, hit up moms, because mom know
Your
how to hit me, and
godparents.
but godparents, like they got godparents and grandparents, and they come through for them every time. So they really like,
Right.
they don't really need something from dad, because I'm like, bro, y'all see the house you're in, you see the cars we driving, like that's dad. Dad's making
Yeah.
sure all this stuff is done. But I had freed myself early, Chizzy, of being in that rat race of like man, I'm giving my time, and I know that, not to say it like this, but to make a point, I didn't want my kids to really feel like that was the most important part, you know? So for example, you know, they're blessed already. My kids traveled the world, multiple countries, you
Yeah.
know, they've been in suites, and they live a good life. And so I said, try to give back. Like actually try to think about not yourself so much, because you're first world children, like, you know what I mean? Like you're taken care of. So think about others. And so they did it. They did it for Thanksgiving. They gave back some shoes. They gave away some shoes to the homeless. They got to see the homeless. You know what I'm saying? And so now I'm trying to do something for Christmas. And I really want to do a mission trip with both of them. So that's kind of, I don't even get into the energy of the finances on that level. Matter of fact, let's look about how we can, like you said, that time, let's spend some quality time with us, but also let's give back, because we already are blessed.
Facts. Facts. I mean, everybody has the different nuances, and everyone's circumstances are different, and some better than others by comparison. But I think it's important to also understand why we even celebrate Christmas in the beginning.
Bring it all the way
You know what I
home.
mean? Because we know about the gifts. Yes, we understand the family time, but
Come
we
on.
also need to recognize the reason, and the saying, the reason for the season, and that's the birth of Jesus Christ. And I'm not here saying that Jesus Christ was born on December 25th by any stretch of the imagination. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, huh?
I said, who cares if he was like, the fact
Right.
is he was born.
Exactly. But again, I don't want to spin false narratives. I'm saying that at the end of the day, recognizing that, God sent his son into this world so that you have a second chance of life, of salvation. And that, to me, is the pivotal, is the important part of this Christmas season. Part of the traditions that my dad started, that I try to continue with my own kids, is that, Christmas morning, everyone's gathered. Before we open up one gift, eat one tender morsel of Christmas food, we sit in front of that tree and we read scripture and we have a conversation and we do Bible study. We talk about the birth of Jesus Christ. And even though as a kid, I've heard this story numerous times, it's a joyous time to sit there and still refocus my thoughts and my spirit and my mind and wrap my head around, man, it's amazing. The greatest, I don't care, you can give your wife or your children the best gifts, but nothing is greater than the gift of life, period. And so in context, understanding that we have a daily opportunity to receive the gift of life and love through Jesus Christ, whether you think it's black, whether you think it's white, whether you think it's yellow, whether you think it's red, none of that matters. But at the end of the day, every day, Christmas is one example, but every day you have the opportunity to receive a gift on a daily basis. And, it's not about religion. Some people may say, hey, well, I don't really believe in the gospel. I don't really believe in Christ. I don't really believe. Yeah, that's all well and good. But there's something that speaks to me when I know that this sacrifice alone causes me to stop and reevaluate and look at my circumstances and the world around me. It says it can't just be happenstance. It can't just be happen. It's got to be intentionality behind that, man. So tell us a little bit about what the Crump of Christmas Day looks like. What's a tradition that y'all do Christmas Day or before Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, whatever? Like talk a little bit about traditions.
Man, we we got the Christmas tree, and we try our best to like save the presents to like the week of, because like it creates so much like excitement. So my wife be stashing, and I don't know what's going on, right? Until she says, I need your help with wrapping stuff. I'm like,
right.
So I come in, but yeah, we usually have a Christmas feast. We usually when they was younger, we was in Bermuda, so we always went to Florida. But now that we're in the States, we go to her mother-in-law's for like a nice spread. But they wake up in the morning, do their gifts, take the pictures, show all the family with technology. You can FaceTime everybody who can't be there. And then we head over to get a meal. Like I said, if it was in Florida, we was already at my mom's and everybody was coming over to my mom's for the meal. And now that we're in Atlanta, we drive down to her mom and we have a nice meal and watch the games, man. You know, I'm a hooper, so I'm trying to do all of this. Y'all got your gifts. Y'all got the food. Leave me alone because I'm chilling watching the game. You know what I'm saying?
I need y'all to pray for me because I'm over this side of the world. And on this side of the world, the time difference is going to get sticky. So like you, I'm sitting in front of the TV. I don't care about none of that other stuff. Once the games come on, from what time they start, like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the afternoon?
Well, usually like 12 because it's it's 5 games back to back. You know what I mean?
And I'm locked in.
It's marquee matchups. It's like the people you want to see.
So I'm just struggling. I need y'all to pray for me, man, because it's probably going to be, so if it's 12, so it's 5 in the afternoon. So it's still doable.
Yeah,
but it's a real switch in my mind. Yeah, it's going to be difficult, man. So you know, again, the whole point is, whatever you do for Christmas, for the Christmas holiday, spend time in reflection. It's not about the gifts. It's not about the stuff. Yeah, it may be about the games. It may be about the food, but it's about the fellowship with your family and whatever family looks like for you. Everybody's circumstances are different. Some people have the normal family nucleus. Some people don't. Some people will have a difficult time during the Christmas holiday. But I want you to understand that even though this may be a rough time for you, I want to encourage you that there's a greater message to be felt and to be heard and to be understood. And the best way to do that is by giving your time to somebody else, man. That's the most rewarding thing you could do on Christmas.
Hey, Chizzy, you said it so well, man. On behalf of the Boy Man King podcast, man, we want to wish you and all of your family happy holidays, a Merry Christmas, man. And we thank you so much from the bottom of our heart for showing your support and love to the platform, man. God bless. And the Boy Man King, the journey continues. Be out.